What's going on, YouTube? My brother's a little bit upset with me because, I had stole his car and I was driving around town without putting gas back in it. I want to sneak in here and do a quick review of the Pissed Off Barber Clippers. Oh, my brother mad at me, wow. But I want to do a quick review of Pissed Off Barber Clippers. Man, make sure you guys go pick them up because they worth having. I'm not gonna lie to you. I love these right here. What? Bro. Let's just get into the video, man. What is going on, YouTube? It's your TikTok barber. Today in this video, I will be showing you guys how I cut a drop fade. So stick around, and while you're sticking around, go and hit that subscribe button if you're new to the channel. And please leave me a nice thumbs up. But let's just jump right into it. I really apologize for the blur in the camera. I had my other ring light facing me. So next time I do my next tutorial, my ring light that's facing me, I will kind of like lower the brightness down on it. But the first thing you want to do is just comb the client's hair. Make sure it's combed in a direction that he brushes it or he comb it. But make sure you comb enough down so the clippers can feed through the hair therapy. I'm gonna start my drop fade at an angle. That means I'm going over the ear, probably like a quarter of an inch. But yeah, I be want to stay like close as I can to the bottom so I can have enough room to fade once I'm making my guidelines. But with further ado, let's just jump right into it. I used to do my initial guidelines the opposite way, you know what I'm saying, turn the clippers around, and because the line would be easy to get out. But since I, you know what I'm saying, average the cut, it don't take no time for me to get that line out. But let's just get right into it and see what the next step will bring us. My next step, I go in with the Anders Master with the #1 magnetic purple guard close. The only thing I'm doing right now is just actually, you know what I'm saying, cutting everything down to even length. So, you know what I'm saying, his fade can, pop out. But always remember to always keep that comb or brush in your hand due to the point of you cutting hair. It's been a while since I cut with my Anders Master, so I had to readjust the way I cut because I'm so used to my Oster Fast Feed. But with the Masters, the only thing I did, I really just actually opened the blade halfway to make my first initial guideline because the cut between Anders Masters and Oster Fast Feed is totally different. I mean, don't get me wrong, both blades measures out about the same, but I think the Anders Master teeth is a little bit longer than the Oster Fast Feed. But as you notice, I'm going around the ear, I use the corner of my blades because I don't want to use the whole blade and, you know what I'm saying, kind of like put a gash in his head along the curvature, along the contour of his head. So make sure you just take your time and make sure all the hairs are laying down evenly so you can come back with your next step. Then I come in with my Oster Fast Feed, immediately attacking that bottom line. See, with the Anders Masters, like I said, I had my guards, I had my blades halfway closed to make that first initial guideline. Then I grabbed my Oster Fast Feed and closed them and started to attack the guideline that I made with my Masters. One thing about this, cutting with the Master with the first initial guideline and coming back with the Oster Fast Feed, that line is very easy to take out. For you beginning barbers, I really would like for you to start using the Masters because the Masters make the first initial guideline so smooth and you will not have a heavy line to get out at the end of the haircut or through the haircut or during the process of the haircut. Now I go in with my one guard close. Remember to always go up an inch. Whatever you put the first initial guideline in with, like you went up an inch for the first initial guideline, always go up an inch with the number one open. Because like I was saying in all my videos, you want to always measure your cuts. Make sure everything just equals up to the same thing. But as you can see, that blur is actually coming in. But you know what I'm saying? We got a little bit more detailed work to do on that. And let's just get on into it and see what happens next. All right, guys, now I go in with the blade open on my Anders Masters. Now the difference between the Anders Master blades and the one magnetic blade, the one magnetic blade is like a center inch longer to take the hair off, if that makes any sense. All the barbers out there pretty much understand what I'm saying. But the Anders blades open equivalent to a one guard on a clipper. So the only thing I'm doing right now is just going back over that one open previously from when I was making my second initial guideline. But yeah, always remember to use your corners and adjust when needed. And you know what I'm saying, you'll see your progress starting to take shape. And you know, just work one layer at a time, because I used to do like a cake layer and then I come back down my fade. But in this haircut tutorial, I'm just doing everything at one time, so I won't have to go back behind myself doubling detail. Yes, there's a such thing as doubling detail, unless that's just something I just made up. But real talk, you see that fade coming to effect, and you know what I'm saying, let's just get on with it. Okay, now you guys, it's a little bit confusing, but I just want to let you know, I went in with my one guard halfway closed. The first time I went in, I had it all the way open. Now, I have it halfway closed right now, just debuckling the heaviest spots so I can be able to polish that fade on through. But as you can see, the fade is coming in, everything's starting to look nice and everything. So I'm glad you guys stuck around just to see this progress of the haircut, but you should wait till the end, and you should wait till the edge up take effect. But yeah, let's just get into it and just see what happens from here. Now I slap my zero guard on my Oster fast feed and close them. Now it's all about detail. Adjust when needed. And remember to always go with the corners of your blades, because you know what I'm saying, you don't want to go with the whole blade and you take too much off. But go with the corner of your blades and adjust when needed, and keep that brush in your hand, so every time you know what I'm saying, cut one, you brush one to make sure your fade is falling in place. But with further ado, let's just keep this video going. And if you stuck around long enough, please hit that subscribe button, turn on post notification if you're new to the channel. And yeah, let's just get it on. Let's just get it. It doesn't matter what type of haircut you get, the edge up always important. The most important thing in a haircut is the edge up. But the way I start mine off, I always start in the middle and work my way to his right, which is my left if I'm looking at it on YouTube. But yeah, I always just start at the highest point. And if you notice where it's real light at the front, he was born like this. So you know what I'm saying, I just try to stay underneath that part right there, because I didn't want to, you know, just put too much pressure on that light spot. But you know what I'm saying? Let's just get back into it. In order to line up his vertical bars, I turn my clippers a certain way, like I'm writing, and I just go into it like that. I always attack the edge up. And sometimes the hair look like it don't want to just be cut. So just attack that hair that don't want to come off. This side is just like the other side. It's all about matchmaking, man. You know what I'm saying? Whatever you do to one side, make sure you do it to the other side, and make sure your line up is equilateral, and make sure everything, you know what I'm saying, is adjusted right, as such as the fade, because you don't want one side of the fade to be higher than the other. So let's just get on into this edge up, and the outcome would be amazing. So let's just keep it going. All right, YouTube, this is the final results of the haircut. When I got done with this, I had to go back and do a little detail work. But with further ado, this is what you get right here. A nice edge up, nice haircut, nice fade, nice everything. So if you're new to the channel, please hit that subscribe button. It's right there on the lower left-hand corner or the lower right-hand corner. But anyway, you know what I'm saying? It's your TikTok barber with them 5 cuts. Make sure you comment below. And you know what I'm saying, if you're new to the channel, please hit that subscribe button, turn on post notification. But with further ado, it's your TikTok barber, and I'm out here. May God bless.